Well, hey folks, pt.15 here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Farm Sim 17 and the Pacific Inlet map. So, last time around we cut a little grass, threw it in there, got a few other things. Now I just went around the yard and cleaned up our wood chip messes from doing things like getting our honey operation up and, well, running. So, what do we got here? Yes, we do. I thought you'd be done. Yes, indeed. Let's take you back here and put you into one of the houses. Okay, you've got one, so let's give you one. There we go. Nice. Alright, so yeah, just, like I say, cleaned up around both of these. Got all of the wood chips out of our center section, got them all out from around the building and where they were all jamming into the door and such. So we should be pretty good to go in that department. What I want to do today is, in fact, hop on our tractor and go fetch a piece of kit. There it is. I knew I'd seen it. Like, yes, we do have a tractor. Alright. Not sure why I decided to park it there, but good enough. Okay, there's our plow, there's our seeder. I'm just going to tuck this thing in here out of the way, because I don't need it. There we go. Perfect. Let's go. So our field at 42%, and I do believe that we might be able to do another Fert on it. So that's kind of what I'm up to here at the moment. Is we're going to go and buy ourselves a fertilizer spreader. No, for the moment, all we've got is what's in the tank there at home, so we're going to have to get one that'll do that, and hopefully do lime as well. I don't have any mods, which means we're going to have to get one of the tow-behinds. Pretty sure, because the one that just plunks on the back and would be nice and easy and convenient, unfortunately, doesn't also do lime, which means we'd need another machine to do that. So now that little heating plant that we've got sitting there at the farm, that actually does really well. I was sitting here, I'd advanced time a little bit, and, well, from 6 in the morning to about 11. And what I noticed was, I kept making money. And then at a certain point it came up and told me I'd made about $3,000 for harvest stuff. And that's the only thing we've got that's kind of automated and pays as it goes. So not bad, not bad. And I dumped the wood chips from our cleanup, and we'll see how that goes. So it seems to pay pretty well for the chips. So we have no issue with getting rid of forest products, which is good, because much like our last map, there's a lot of forest. A lot of forest. Almost BC-ish forest, to be honest. In fact, looking out there, there's a view I've looked at 1,000,000 times. Right here in my own home. So, yeah, you know, a bit of mountain poking through the trees. Heck yeah. That, it's quite a distinct shape. It almost looks like Forbidden Plateau over in Courtney on the island, but not quite flat enough on top. Anyway, I digress. Let's see what we can buy ourselves, shall we? All right, now. Yeah, unfortunately. Even the little Massey won't do her. Well, we've only got one, really? Oh, right, this is 17. It only comes with the giant dude. Oh, and it doesn't do lime either. Oh. Well, now I'm really not impressed. Yeah. Alright, what's your issue? 12 meter, but you only hold 700 liters. Okay. 24 meters, and you hold 4,000. I imagine you're like way down below even the others. Oh, 500, you're a little better than that one, and you've got a much better spread. But, well, I think we'll go for this. So, if none of those, is that just not a thing at all? There's our little field. And there's the area we mowed. That's funny. Which, oddly enough, is also showing first level of that. Okay. But, alright, I guess lime is just plain not a thing at all on this. So, there you go. We don't have to worry. That's the one for us. Oops, I went and closed that. So, yeah, let's go with this guy. Upgrades. What would you upgrade? The color of the bonnet on it? Yes, please. Thank you very much. Does it come with any free Fert? No? Really? Okay. I suppose I could have popped the weight on the front, but we'll worry about that when we fill the fertilizerator. Indeed. Alright. Not quite as agile as our 4 steering tractors that we use on the FS19 farm. Alright, and will you shed your coat? You will. Oh, will you just flip it straight up? Alright, good to know. Good to know, so we'll back up to the Fert filler then. Shall we? See there. Lots of vents. But I guess tractoring's a hot job. Whoop. Whereas driving into a tree, any idiot can pull off. Yes, indeed, as I almost proved. And that was actually why I advanced time. I wanted to get a little bit closer to a stage where it would accept fertilizer. Because I don't know how long ago we did the seeding, but I'm pretty sure noon is like one of those, you know, field tip-over points. You know, where your growth will go from 28% to 42% to 60-something% to, yeah. I think that noon is one of those points. So I wanted to run up close to noon and then putter about a bit until it actually came. And then it did. What are we doing? Fertilizer. And are you going to auto open because you really like the fertilizer tank? Or do you not do that? Oh, you do. Look at that. Fill her up, bub. What do you got, a 1/2-inch garden hose on this thing to fill, or what? Oh, a bit of chippery. Missed that. No, we shouldn't need to fill this for quite a while. Alright, thank you. And we're off. We are off. Yes, I just said thank you to the fertilizer filler. I'm Canadian, what can I say? I actually say thank you to my silly house robot all the time, too. Tell it to turn a light off, and it'll go, okay, and I'll go, thank you. Yeah, I don't know. There's just... Alright, we should probably, just to get an idea of what this thing does throwing. Oh, she's got a good spread, eh? Yeah, perfect size for this place. Jeez, and then one pass up the middle and we're done. No, whoa, 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 whoa. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to turn around. There we go, look at that. Beautiful. How's that look? Done and done? It is. Excellent. Go extreme aerial view. Yoink. Perfect. That did the trick. Most definitely. Most definitely. Let's have a little look here. Okay. It's not actually what I wanted. So what do we actually... Ooh, good lord, there's a number of these in there. What will you hold? 6 cows. Well, that's pretty useless. 28 cows. Ooh. Ooh. 28, huh? Well, that's identical. It's just in black. Really? And this one, it doesn't actually tell us. So we could lease that. And something to pull it with, you know. Say this guy. Yeah, wow, 13K to lease it. Yikes. That seems a bit up the munchies. Definitely seems a little much. I don't know. Again, I mean, this is the whole idea, is you can't buy a trailer for less than you can have animals delivered. Now, I mean, yeah, it makes it look more realistic, yada yada. Yeah, see, 5,300 for this. Is that really the best truck deal there is, or what? Well, that's the most expensive truck darn near, isn't it? How about this guy? What would you be to lease? 9 grand. So see, it's still going to cost us 15 grand between the truck and the trailer. Well, is this still running? I'm sorry. Sitting here firing goo into the air. Fill her up, Bob. So I take it we've already given the cows water? Nope. What is sitting there with that little tiny bit of water in it? What have I done with water? Don't know. I just don't know. There we go, 100%, according to the wee gauge. Probably not going to take too much. Ooh. I could be wrong about that. I just assume because there's no animals, but yeah, it was quite a drastic change to 19 when they wouldn't let you put anything in until you actually had animals. We'll top it up. has actually got about the same top speed as the other tractor. It just takes it a little longer to get there. And of course, being tracked, it's incredibly stable on the road. Yeah, we still see our old tire marks. We won't get lost. That's one thing I'll tell you this map's got going for it. It's like it was built for me. There's only one road up the middle. So, the odds of me getting lost, now that I put a gate up so I don't go zooming past my farm, is actually pretty low. It's it's a good feeling. There's no more where the heck am I anxieties. As kind of a treat, speaking of where the heck am I was gifted with a beta copy of Mr. Rubel's new map, his Ricci Homestead, and so far pretty nice. I've been bruxing down some trees to try and get a field freed up. It's a homestead map like this sort of deal as a home, you know what I mean? Like there are fields, almost more like the Kootenai map, actually, the Kootenai Valley map. You know, you have fields, but there's issues. They're overgrown, they're treed, they're whatever, right? So it is one of those sort of maps, but it is also at the same time a 4X map. And all of those fields, etc., are reasonably large. But I gotta say, so far, I sure do like the look of her. She's a neat-looking sled. Alright, let's start with this side. Okay, I didn't see any sort of, what are we hung up on here? Nothing, actually. Yeah, I don't see any sort of indicator. That doesn't seem to do anything either. Oh. But it is. Okay, it did give some water. Ah, and it popped apples. Check it out. So can we just run alongside? That might not be close enough. Yep. Nice. Alrighty. Well, cool. Take about, what, 500 liters? Nice and quick, eh? Now, this will give us a limited income. And once we get the critters and such up and going, it will double that. Because we'll be able to add manure. Alright, probably safer to turn around in here. Oh, look at that, eh? We got a few more board pallets ready to go. Nice to see. Oh, really? Am I going to come up just a little bit shy? I don't know how many of these I put down. I kind of just did it based on space. Yeah, we're not quite going to have enough. Aw, 3 left. 1. 2. 3. So what are we shy? 1, 2. So we're shy 1,000 liters of water. Well, 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 well. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's awesome. There's actually a clock on the dash. I never noticed that before. Or maybe I have and I've forgotten. It's hard to tell with me. Just poses a kind of cool in the long run because, you know, things you've experienced over and over, they can be a brand new adventure every time. But yeah, the clock is agreeing with the farm time. So that's kind of cool. What a neat thing to add into the mod. I mean, is it of any use? Probably not, because you're going to look up at the other clock anyway, but cool. It's just that little added touch. But this whole Massey pack, I mean, it's kind of a go-to in 17. It really is. It's like the Universal trailers. They're just, they become one of those things where you go, okay, I'm going to try this map. Okay, let's load the Massey pack, let's load the... Unless you only do big maps, of course. Then, yeah. So yeah, the only kind of complaint I'd have to say I have so far with Steve's new map is at one point I found myself many hundreds of almost thousands of feet in the air, and I was sore disappointed I had to tab that I couldn't jump. So now I'm sure none of you really know what the heck I'm talking about, but it's just one of the neat new features on the map. So now I'm going to hold off on pigs, but I want to get the cows going kind of quickish if we can. So I'm almost thinking at this point that, do I want to? See, I'm thinking maybe I should buy a couple of hay bales. Or straw bales, I should say, sorry. A couple of straw bales. I mean, the chickens want one. What they're going to do with it, I don't know, but yeah, no uncertain terms. You will get us a straw bale. So yeah, and you don't want to piss chickens off. They're quite vicious, brutal animals. So yeah, I'm thinking we might do that. Buy a couple, throw one in for cow bedding, and the other for the chickens. I guess they use it for the same thing. You know, they make nests out of it or whatever, so... I guess we'll have to start looking in the trees and make sure they're not making too many nests. But yeah, there doesn't appear to be any options that are cheaper than simply having animals delivered. Is it even leasing equipment? No. I mean, yeah, I could lease the small trailer that I can tow behind the tractor, but I think it's like 6 cows at the most or something, so that's hardly worth it either, because we want to start with probably 20. Alright, we're back. Good stuff. And let's just make sure I didn't miscount. Nope, that one's full. Alright. Can we turn around? Sure we can. Tracked vehicles are good at this stuff. I could have looked up, I guess, and just seen if it had apples. Alright, guys, I think we're going to call the episode there. It's getting on. So next time around, yeah, I think we're just about ready to get some of them big hairy dogs and throw those in there. And then we'll have milk and poop and other things to play with. Well, you know, not play with them. That's kind of rude, but yeah, you know what I mean, even if you don't know what I say. So, remember to hit that like button on your way out. It's only reasonable. Take care of each other, folks. Ciao for now.